game seems so fragile, like Linas we've seen in the past, where if you find even the slightest amount, it feels like the game's just over.
Yep, and he's playing against the Puck, who is considered to be one of the better laners against Lina. But of course, Puck playing into an assassin, block quite easily as well. Dire has the tool to win this game. I just need that LGD. Better.
My call was to lives of that. They're before who they were. No, they're still alive now than their past lives.
So they'll Dota and pass already.
Something like that. Where they gave me, where they, you know, they want it.
Well, I can believe, you know, some futuristic build. Why not?
Then comes out on Faith Beyond, who's sitting by himself for now until XinQ finally comes over. Does have just Fissure available. We've seen an Earthshaker game where an Earthshaker struggled. You're looking for brown boots into the bush. He's already got brown boots. Stun comes in. Fissure used that box of Kazz for a second and keeps the Warden away. And for this Earthshaker, you're trying to get into a fast blink. Typically the shard, maybe even the shard first, then the blink. Sometimes it feels like the shard is more than enough, depending on the lineup you have.
Yeah, but that means you're very, very poor, which hopefully doesn't happen. And this Nightstalker lane is going to be very tough because, of course, Shaker with another melee hero is always tough to execute. You're really just looking for, you know, as much as possible heading to first nighttime, then you can start pressuring.
And say just throwing that loser over, getting that level 3 first.
Ooh, miss it. Gee.
Loving this.
I mean, XinQ, his job is literally just give Nightstalker what we want. Try to get as much experience as possible, as I said, on the Nightstalker. First nighttime, you want to go always pressure the Arc Warden. Who's kind of sitting at level 4, you know, quite far away from this power spike, which is a big force.
Just open up the lane a little bit, or open up the map a little bit for Omni, because we've Wraith can get out of control.
Yeah. And Warden is really easy for Wraithing. He just sustains too much. You know, all the spam they can dish out there doesn't matter. You get like 20 health per hit.
He's already stopped. Yes.
Yep.
So in a good spot. I don't expect it to really get much worse unless he was to get caught out.
Yep. Like, hey, it's off. You get for the lock. Nice vision block.
Dust having fun. You're jaunting over to it. Dragon's slave, but Dust survive.
Both here just south. Careful, Victoria. Right.
Finally stops that south. Courier does end up surviving just barely.
Yep, already has his bottle. Puck. Lina still waiting for her. He's CS.
Cold proc on Tzy down bottom again, just opening up all this room for Amit.
Yep. Who just continues to right the creeps and it just heals so much. 23% of the damage. This is a 20 health per hit. Sustain. Brutal.
Fissure too. Kazz in a bad spot. Pops the spike carapace. Wisely Faith Beyond doesn't have to go after it.
Yep. Position there.
Still just 0-0 in 4 minutes. It's been the party over mid.
Yep. We're gonna see an even bigger party here with the 4 runes, of course. Are we gonna see 6 heroes this time or only 5? Possibly 4.
I don't think we see 6.
Between 5 though.
He is Earthshaker. You don't need much more.
Nyx killed the rune. It has to be a little bit on the Stalker. He can get blown up, but double damage. Nyx assassin.
Beyond's fine.
He has to be careful. Nyx is coming with a double damage.
Yeah, but you've also got XinQ. Should be able to throw a fissure and block them out if you get too comfortable moving in.
Yep, missed a couple of those spark rips. Be careful.
So we're just waiting on that first blood, but I'm expecting the yes, this is taking some damage. Cold doing some back to mianmian.
Almost into the Wraith class. And now nighttime. Of course, Nightstalker's not super strong because he has been struggling a little bit in lane. But
18 right now. He wants to get to this knight, eventually maybe get to the blink dagger. Then you just jump to the back lines, get on top of the Skywrath Mage, make his life pretty much impossible.
Yeah, I mean, you can already see big pressure coming out here, Psg.
Yeah, they know that the Nyx Assassin was near the puck, so holding this Fisher, finally landing it on the shylock in trouble. Nyx Assassin coming back, lands the stun. They might have the damage to get the kill on a Faith Beyond. There's the void, eats the fairy fire, first blood for Faith Beyond. Unable to help enough.
Stalker, of course, one of the strongest heroes hitting that time, and it makes use of the right way. Level 3 void. Much damage from those skeletons.
PC line. We were talking about this off screen.
Look, now chasing into the tower. Look at this. They're crazy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Then
attack.
they respawn. They
Dire's
don't have
bottom tower
range,
is under
that is true.
attack.
You can also hear for the first pack coalition, even bottom right. He could TP very soon with the power rune it picked up and it came perfect
Dire's
for him.
middle tower is under attack.
Mr. See TP bottom to get the kill on the Mars or smoke up to the Arc Warden. If he dies again, this game is delayed heavily already. Level 4 only, rushing Midas, no boost even. And he's
Radiant
not feeling safe at all.
structures are
He's
fortified.
Lina up to defend the tower.
Spotting Kazz, like Carapace, stuns up
Radiant's
Q for a
bottom
second.
tower
Recoil
is
on
under
Lina. A game that's very fragile here for the Lina, so if Lina dies, this is a problem. Still half health length. XinQ. Drag
Radiant's bottom
not
tower
enough
is
damage
under
just yet
attack.
coming from behind. Silence up the Night Stalker. One more shot needed to get the kill on the dust. Into the trees,
Dire's
voids the
top
stun.
tower
There's the
is
void
under
taking
attack.
out Lina. Now looking over at Kazz. It blew the mana back, but by that vision and taking the grave to the for LG.
Yep, great rotation. Smoke away. They did not see on their side. Got completely caught off guard. And you see this Night Stalker Dark Ascension, it's just doing so much work. It's so hard to like really lock him down. Lina tried her best, you know, just bursting him, but at 1.2k health, too much.
Stalker already doing what he was picked for, and that's running heroes down.
Yep. All this while, Wraith King free farming.
Yeah.
Shylock getting close to his minus, needs 400 more gold.
But it's tough, like, he's pushed out of his lane, he's over mid now.
Now Wraith King has his minus.
Yeah. And we've seen it. Midas, Radiance, teams over, basically.
Yeah, he just
You gotta
farms
put that
fast nowadays with the all the skeletons coming out.
Stack for Dust, just trying to make up some ground, and Earthshaker going into the arcane. So delaying the Blink Dagger, delaying the Shard. We've seen this from Earthshakers before. Although the last time we saw it was an Earthshaker having a 4 game, not one that's going as well as this.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he can just get a little bit because it's going so well. So the big fan of it, I feel like a magic wall into Blink is usually the better option. Skywrath, he's out up lane, which indicates that they're just going to give us the tower. You don't want to into the Night Stalker at night time. We're going to try and wait
Dire's
for
top
bottom
tower
tower.
is under attack.
We'll see if LGD
Radiant
to
are
the
scanning.
think they can, especially when
Dire's structures are fortified.
into nation.
They push the top tier 1.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Speaking
under
of-
attack.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Anybody join him here? You know, Nyx is Dust is over as well. So 4 heroes, that's still that too.
Radiant's
Not for
bottom
nothing to say
tower
Ben
is
is
under
now
attack.
without the well, throws in a boost for about, gets slowed, but nobody can call that.
Dire's top
This is
tower
one tower
is
that
under
will
attack.
inevitably throw.
Radiant's bottom
Did what he
tower
could,
is
he
under
delayed it
attack.
by
Bottom
20
tower
seconds.
has fallen.
Not bad at all.
Dire's top
And
tower
also
has
got
fallen.
top tower, of course. They just want to get the mid top next and want to be able to make the triangle of the Arc Warden, because that's where it's going to be sitting for most of the game. Now this is minus. And it's sitting top of the net worth to the market.
I love this too from Apparition. He takes it for mid, and even, you know, just last game, he got overwhelmed now. Obviously, they had the steps for it, but they still do here. Dream Coil, Ice Blast, Wraith Fire Blast, Ice Blast, Fissure Ice Blast.
It's not as easy
Dire
as
are
before with
scanning.
chains,
But it's there.
but it is there. PSG is definitely pulled that off quite easily, I would imagine.
Their communication feeling like it's running wonders.
Yep. Chose to go for Veil. Pick up on the Witch Blade. Has this quite a bit. But of course, it makes a lot of sense together with an AA Vortex. Amplifying it. Magic damage by a lot.
Phase boots picked up for Ame. Now going for Radiance.
Yeah.
They found the silence. He's got nowhere to go. Fate Beyond, kind of killing spree, taking a damage.
Yeah, that's a freebie. They're looking for position power. Dark Ascension is available.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Off to see them try to use their defenses, and they will. Good. They need all the power. Give it up.
They'll try, but quite a bit. It's tough. I would say even if the Wraith King gets involved here, you could be in some trouble.
Yeah.
If he's got Reincarnation,
He chose not to skill ult yet. He's holding the point. Very
yeah,
good.
he can pick it up if need be.
Yeah. Oh, we want to do that. Late game? Who's favorite late game? I would probably say Radiant, simply because they have 3 scaling cores.
And it just depends on breaking the high ground. Warden, right?
Yeah. But Nightstalker is one of the better heroes to do that with. He's actually going to drums, not into the BKB. Not a big fan of that at all. BKB this game is absolutely needed for him just to be able to break the backline, because they have nothing against BKB. Like none of the heroes through BKB until Lina buffs an aggro scepter, if he chooses to do that.
Or even the blink deck backline, right?
Yeah, I'm very surprised that they
Dire's
put it
middle
drum.
tower is under attack.
Doesn't look too great, to be honest.
Ward, critical, going the way of Fate Beyond. An invis near the mid-tier 1. He was getting pressured earlier by LGD. The pace of this game so far, though, benefiting this Wraith King, who continues to just farm for that Radiance.
But also Aqua completely free farming for like 5 minutes. Almost up to scroll.
Innocence. Got the damage. Should have a kill with the Mystic Flare. Mystic Flare gets a kill on Innocence. Not a massive kill to get, but one.
Good rotation, yeah, but it's a support. Actually, a support duo that can kill anyone quite easily. A lot of damage on it. XinQ, a good pace to blink there, needs 700 more gold. But Wraith can keep him out of the lane, he's like enough.
He got the skeletons and he keeps up.
Yeah, a lot of pressure bottom. You always have to respond, like if A's gets popped, you just have to respond immediately.
Nothing to say, dropping the coil and whiffing. Wrinkle? Failure still.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's a big commitment.
We need to get this tier 1 tower makes it even slightly worth it. Out of this Night Stalker, beating on when it falls. Earthshaker coming in. He's pulling out of an angle. Looks like he might drop it here. It's right on the spike. They go to the distance staff. Now, go for Shylock. However, XinQ gets been killed by Tzy. I think shows up to the fight. He and NothingToSay alive.
Yeah. That was the
Tzy.
Jules reveal on the Mars. Get the good arena on the Stalker, but again, it's right in this BKB, you know? Like, if you want a front line, you gotta be able to get out of the arena. Yeah.
And Stalker survived for a while in that arena. Took on a lot of pressure. The Ice Blast hit 3 on the back.
Lina got blown up, like, from full health. One puck combo, one Ice Blast, he was shattered
Dire's
immediately.
middle tower has been denied.
Wraith King, of course, nowhere near his power spike yet. Needs another 2,000 gold to finish his Radiance. Once it's online, I'd imagine that it will wrap up quite a bit.
He was feeling comfortable enough to join
Dire
in.
are
So
scanning.
he might even get involved at time with just the relic.
Yeah, possible. Because Aqua, you know, even though you have tools to deal with it, you never really just want to let him go unchecked. Aqua on the double Midas, if It's that late game we've seen many times how far and how long it can drag out the game.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Go up the high ground for the opposing team. Even Warden loses. It's
Yeah, it feels like it's always like a third, fourth pick complete for the other team, but it can't end the game.
and right now, net worth sitting even. Arc Warden 700 gold behind the Wraith King.
Yeah, everything is super rich. That's expected.
Being for the Earthshaker, he's got this blink dagger. Probably going to try and stay out of vision for another 40 seconds. Get that slam available and need something. He may be needed here. Wraith fire light blast to get the kill on to Mianmian down right above done. Fissure over. Assassin caught. Going to take him Skywrath for now, but here comes the Night Stalker. Silence on the dust. Chase pulls through procs on TUI at the same time. They're going after Kazz. They've given up on Dust. One of the names Assassin will follow us with one more on TZY. Here was dead on the side of MagMa. And nothing lost for LGD.
Oh, still stalking the lead here.
Invisibility.
Tifa gonna be just fine. It was Skywrath taking the front line. Very interesting.
Yeah.
He should be the ones on the back line. Get blown up immediately, like in a split second. With the Skywrath, you lack a massive amount of damage. He got a pretty good arena off. No Skywrath makes no damage.
Yeah.
Really did Mystic Flare.
He needs to sit back a little bit more.
Yeah, there was way
Dyer's
too far
bottom
ahead.
tower
He
is
was
under
ahead
attack.
of his Mars in the smoke game. He had pretty poor communication there.
Dyer's structures
Have
are
to double it on
fortified.
top. LGD are here inside the jungle. And just cleaning up these camps. It's really close to
Dyer's
trading.
bottom tower has
Yes.
fallen.
Even close.
And now he has it.
Having that radiance, he probably will feel free to just join these fights. I don't expect him to be hesitant. He's been pretty aggressive to this point already.
Yep.
Help get those kills over Bottom and have to take a route. Yeah, damage more than enough to make something happen.
In my sometimes it's a little bit annoying to have the radiance against the next assassin characters, of course, but no, it just looks super good out of the Wraith King.
Echo Slam
Echo.
committed to onto him. Look over for the Skywrath. You're gonna stand still. You're gonna get hit by the Ice Blast. Innocent's ready to go and getting a long throw on the Ice Blast for the kill.
That's probably there.
Dust spotted. The Wraith Fire Blast. And iterating. Talks about the Lina. A couple times, that game slows down. Don't output as much, and you fall really far behind.
0-3-0.
Yep.
Not involved in a single kill on the mid Lina.
Yeah, and behind the Night Stalker, only slightly ahead of the Earthshaker.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Like there was a kill over mid, a couple kills afterwards, and now you just have Lina that really doesn't do much of any.
Now it feels like this is gonna be one of those typical R1 high ground defense games. Like it's shaping up to be, you know? You have this really scared to be on the front line. Your Mars is
Dyer's
quite far
bottom
away
tower
from
is
his
under
BKB,
attack.
so you don't really have anyone that can take the front line against the Wraith King, which is always a huge problem. Who's itemizing now to a Blink Dagger to be able to cut onto the back line as well. Against the Arc
Nick's assassin, Void Cold. He's gonna freeze over there. He's got the coil around and yeah. To get the kill on both supports, nothing to say with a double. He is feeling good on this puck so far. It's Wraith King who shows up out of the jungle for a second, not really needed. I don't know if you need him, he'll be there.
Making it look easy again.
Yeah. All of a sudden up 5-8. This game was even just a minute to go. So look for a tier 1 tower over mid, gets down the grab,
Dyer's
jumps
middle
up
tower
LGD,
is under
really start
attack.
to take advantage. You've got the duels, but you know, it might just like extend your life. But it doesn't feel like an item that's gonna make much happen.
Well, at least you have a tool of initiation now, which they badly needed. Mars, 200 gold off his Blink. Like, I'm not a big fan of Yield plus Blink pretty much ever on Mars. I feel like it's either one or the other, and then into the BKB. Just building both doesn't really make you any tricky or anything, you know?
Tempted stuff. They still have Warden to work with. He's playing well enough where keeping up slightly with the Wraith King in terms of network. Don't get with Gluttony.
Not a big fan at all.
That works for him.
Like, no, like I feel like Gluttony on the zero is such a bait. You lose the 80 attack speed you get from Mjolnir. the act is nice, but like it's not good enough.
Apparition features the combo sitting down right away. Tzy ends up dead, so does Dust. Getting him and knocking him down. It's a combo that is so famous. It's the Echo Ice One.
Lose the truck. Still a very worthwhile trade. Killing both the Lina and the Mars. They're probably going to be looking at Roshan relatively soon. Aya doesn't really have the means to fight him.
They don't have the means to fight, and it feels like every exchange that they're taking at the moment is costing them even more.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem with Warden, like you gotta make space for him, you know. Like we said at Arc 1, a lot of teams that play, you know, just waiting to lose. It kind of feels like happening that way, you know. Where it's like 8k gold now.
You're farming, you're trying to be there, you're trying to be top of the net worth, but at the end of the day, it's just to defend your base and have a sort of a hope to turn it around on a high ground push.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And it's the way we've seen this hero throughout the region. And you know, that includes SCA, because we're bringing both of them. Like, it just feels like that's what you're getting.
Dire's
It's
top
never
tower
really
is under attack.
Aqua doing a lot, you know. He will make
Radiant
most of
top
the damage at the end of the game, so you
It's on him and they've got the
Dire's middle tower
totem
is
right
under
on it.
attack.
The vision without the TP. No way for him to get out. Especially sitting next to that still.
interesting dark connection. Probably
Dire's
securing
middle
the
tower is under
problem.
attack.
Got a vision.
They'll find Kazz, they've got the silence, fight Kazz as well. They've also got a Dream Coil coming onto the Arc Warden to the high ground. He's actually Ice Blast coming in. Shylock, who was fast, is also silent. And the spear from the Earthshaker trying to straight it. Still has the charge, silence there. MagMa taking it, they don't get to kill the dust, they look for a Kazz, he's running away. Left near, damage onto the Wraith King, coming with another stun from Kazz. In fact, they might be able to get one of the Wraith Kings finally, but they end up losing Shylock down to 2-0. Finally over a Kazz, having the air and down to reality. As he is dead again, NothingToSay does
Dire's
fall.
middle tower
But this
is
is
under attack.
LGD again, just putting the hurt on MagMa and cut through them like butter.
For the Wraith
Dire's
King,
middle
it
tower
was all
has
the bait battle where they all got baited into the base. Very good Master Arena, but they just so far behind at this point, they just don't have this damage.
So we take a look at it again. It all started with him jumping on the Kazz, got the Spike Carapace off, stunned up this Earthshaker, and the Dream Coil from NothingToSay is away from his team, but it makes sure that Shylock is in a bad spot because he's gonna get hit by that Ice Blast. That's where the focus is. They get the first life out of the hands of the Wraith King, but this isn't enough. The fissure comes through, it hits on Potemkin double. Lina, I believe also on that Assassin. A lot of these heroes silence, but the crippling
Dire
fear,
are scanning.
not much can really accomplish. They are getting the collective fears out, but they're just getting the damage and slow it up.
Yeah, and that's what we see here. I feel like if he had a Mjolnir this fight, would have resulted in at least 2 or 3 kills. Vladimir, my opinion, is just a huge bait item on heroes like Arc Warden. Looks really fun, really good on paper, you know, but you're losing a lot of damage potential, which is ultimately what you do as Arc Warden.
Smoke up from OGT.
Yep. Another fight. 13k right now. Wraith King finishes BKB, who is not joining the smoke at all. What? Why not?
I need well on the back lines once again. Arena down around the Earthshaker. The ancient apparitions. They've got the support surrounded by the walls of the Colosseum that comes with this arena. Ice Blow. Going for its dust. A little bit short. That's not a full blow that they needed. Are they getting the plan? Yeah, they lose the ancient apparition. Shylock's Tempest double has the damage to do so. And Tzy still getting chased. Bale silence with the Wave Rift coming over and chase beyond. They've got the void. They'll take it out.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that Arme wasn't in the fight to begin with. The front line at every fight right now. Like, he continues to farm. I'm not sure why he thought it was better, you know? I don't think they need to trade anyone in any fight at this point. Just way too strong with the BKBs. Also good, but follow up.
Does the Earthshaker going for the Swift Blink, farming right into that. But that is a big bump pick as well.
I'm surprised not to Blink. Maybe because there's so far ahead, I just want to try something out.
Yeah. You've got 15,000 net worth lead. You're leading 24 to 8. It's an opportunity maybe to just go a little bit more greedy with your build going into the Swift Blink before the AC. But let's say it doesn't go right, he might switch. It's a long way to get to the Swift Blink and a long time to think about if that's the item you want to commit to.
Now finally setting up for the turn. Just talking about be pretty uncontested, awkward, not leaving the base. You can see it, he's already sitting at 3 towers. I think he has left base in the past 2 minutes.
This is like when we see Arkward holding the Divine Rapier, just sending the double up.
Radiant
like-
are scanning.
Good way, you know? Like you're just sitting in base, you need to lose.
Yeah, but that's again, it's what we talked about. It's not us, our big attack. It's a lot of teams that this are Warden who kind of into this game plan of, okay, all our you know, all the marbles are Warden. If he can farm, maybe stand a chance. We'll defend the high ground. That's the game plan from here on out.
Yeah. Really, there's only a select few teams who I believe can make Arc Warden work. They play very differently from others. They play very aggressively with him. Whereas more
Lina down. Spear misses. Speed shift used. Going for the silence. Get the void. Nowhere for Mars to get out of this one. And as well to follow that up. Got the totem from a distance to keep him stunned. Stun is out by Carapace hits on an Iron Stalker. They've only killed off Tzy up to this point. They've got mianmian waiting there, keeping up with him. They'll take out the Skywrath Mage, as well as Kazz dying to that Iron Stalker of Beyond.
Yep.
Radiant's middle
they're
tower
safe at
is
the
under
top
attack.
towers. Like, just a recurring story. In both China and SA regions, every Arc Warden game is played like
Has
this.
been this, yeah.
Every Arc Warden game. No exception even.
Even the more like top teams have won in as well.
Yeah, it's just like a trap. You put yourself through. Or zero to really good here. They will be able to break high ground. They don't have to. They just get like 4k to gold, as we said. 10k gold already. Sitting in base in Dota, you almost always lose. You're waiting for enemies to make mistakes. It's the worst way to go about a game, in my opinion.
And a lot of these dark becomes like
Are scanning.
one team controls 90% of the map. You control your stairs and back.
Pretty much.
And that's where you're getting your
Dire's
creeps
bottom
cutting
tower
in.
is
And
under
you're getting,
attack.
you're the only one who's getting the as well.
Yeah, so the rest of the team is on behind.
Like Lina at 10k network, Mars at 8.7. It just feels a Shaker actually overtaking the Night Stalker and farm. Has an Octarine core.
Getting blast coming out of the dust. Cold feet trying to survive. Meanwhile, mianmian taken out by up. Goes after dust. Won't shatter to that ice path, but it is close.
Dire's
That's
top
what the
tower
Shaker's
is
Octarine
under
core.
attack.
Yeah, he's been farming up quite a bit.
He's massive.
Has the shard blink into that Aether Lens, eventually finish off the Octarine core. Feels pretty pristine from him. But it's no surprise we've seen XinQ pretty much every game they've played.
Radiant's top
Been a star
tower is
on
under attack.
every hero. I don't. He repeated the hero.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's either like one hero repeated, but certainly playing quite the variety.
Now here we see that high ground arc of defense, and Radiant will just back off, control both the ancients, control the map, you know, and pop more. It's gonna be hard to break the deadlock.
Yeah, so
Or it's contained rather.
XinQ to repeat it. Tough Wyvern Monkey King. Oh no, sorry, he repeated Earthshaker. Put Earthshaker, then Pango Puck Earthshaker. So just this, you know, he's repeated.
How dare he? Dare he plays here so well that they have to pick multiple times.
The crazy thing is, though, on his page, there's not one repeat in the last 10 games, so, you know, you could see just the variety of people that he's gotten. It really does enable this lineup.
It's a good lineup. And we're waiting for the moment where the gold lead is too overwhelming that they can high ground. It's all that Raiden is planning for now. They're just choking them out, farming all side lanes, farming both jungle. He's picked up well. What do you have for breakfast? Pudding. But no, vanilla okay is best. You're a chocolate guy.
Tastes better here than it does in the
Silence.
as well as the mystic out of this, but the committee moved them off as well. Now Spike that was used to stop out second. Mars tried to TP out, won't be successful. Tzy is gone. XinQ taken out by shylock.
If it doesn't have bones, I've probably killed it.
Again, they're losing a hero there that maybe they don't need to the Arc Warden. Obviously, it's showing the power of the Arc Warden. Again, we reiterate this plenty of time talking about how going high against it is very difficult, but it's the problem.
Protect our boss. The name of the team for the dire side. Yeah. Again, you know, like when you are in this position, you know you're in a very almost overwhelming position. It's very easy to fall into level of, you know, where
False sense.
comfort. False sense of security, yeah. Where you just, you know, don't 100% anymore, you're not as focused, because you know the enemy is just sitting in the base in that time. Which of course shouldn't happen, but you know, these laps of focus sometimes occur.
Something they say please,
And try to
and then you just kind of like farm them back, and then you try to lose the fight to get easy.
Yeah. Kill you. And
And then you type in the chat, why are you defending?
nice GG.
So, going the Abyssal Blade, finds the Tempest up. This will be a good chunk of farm to grab.
Easy gold. 360 or 300 actually.
It's 3.
That's gonna be a lot of others. Like, you know how they have like the gold income in the game? Others is gonna be a lot. Unless it counts.
And then the Arc Warden now has Davis. It's got some damage.
He's farmed for sure, but again, it's you can't Dota run for.
Fine. On with another kick.
They collect him once in the forehead, he's exploded.
Dream Coil.
Radiant's courier has
Distance,
been
but that's
killed.
not really worth it. Full keep rocking. Ame still burns him out. You may freeze, but I'll melt you down.
Mark the back line set something up.
He
Maybe
chipped on the double. He wants more of that pull.
he might be able to pick up the AA. There's a gem. He's not alone, but he doesn't know if it's the shaker. No, it's not a shaker.
Stack.
It's so desperate at doing like the, you know, like Mars hiding at the edge, just trying to pick up someone, but he can't even do it alone. He has no damage.
In there for a while too.
Yeah, I want to see doing that. He has to be careful. 3 more
Radiant
minutes to
are
get to the panel.
scanning.
Does it actually work in progress? I've seen it.
Game does not count MMR.
I've never seen one not get exposed for 5 minutes.
Still waiting here.
I don't know what he's planning.
Like a shark in the water. Hope find his prey. Waiting for that.
Maybe he wants to steal the entire stack? No, no anything.
Actually, I don't like shark in the water analogy. I like it, you know, just a Shiva waiting in the bushes in a pound. Feels a lot more.
He's a little kitten, to be honest.
Did he spot that courier? He's scared. He's rattled.
Yeah.
What are you coming in? Spear, they land the arena, and they'll get the kill on the XinQ. Constantly striking. Being popped here by beyond the one click from Ame. Splits the Lina in half.
One more right click from the lead, he would have died on Stalker.
Silence the wing, Wraith trying to get away. Silence again, chased down, killed off. Another one there for LGD, 3 to 10.
He went into a moonshot on the next.
Sit. Wait a minute. You can stop.
Again, just extending the lead.
Guard for this Wraith.
28k gold.
Super
No.
unnecessary.
It's just the 9th edition, you know, they spawn a skeleton on everyone.
True.
Oh, couple skeletons. How many? 3. 3 per hero. There's 15 skeletons plus 8 skeletons. How much is that? You like to do math?
Yeah, but it would cost me to stop doing that.
Well,
I was
gonna
embarrassed myself. I don't know. I don't have the confidence anymore. What, 15 plus 8, 23?
That's
If you got
good.
the skeleton talent,
Which is plus 6. How much is that?
Dyers are scanning.
skeleton.
Well done. Well done.
Look at that.
Proud of you. It's what happens when I turn into Titan mode.
Core minus this.
Yeah. Percentages are always, because they're not additive. What is the other word? Multiplicative. Yeah. It's always very hard to calculate that stuff. That's why we have smart people behind the scenes, which are not us.
No, never me.
We are just, you know.
Minus for Shylock. Cool down.
Very good information there. I was gonna use it on the catapult, possibly.
Titus. Going into Roche.
And use the Midas, not this.
And really contest this unless they want to jump and engage it just to deny it from There's a quick kill.
So, Aegis and Cheese probably on against Night Stalker. Then we have 3 extra.
Okay, so Night Stalker takes the Aegis.
Yeah, with Moonshot, trying to bash at people with a basher. Bash.
100% of the time, you bash every time.
Yeah. Except when you don't. It's every time.
And, where with you or against you.
Paragon again, but of course. Oh, this is so silly.
Dyer's middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
They take out Shylock. Resistance, they get the trade, over to watch, chases on, face beyond, ripping through this large reveal dead upside of half, making more dust to vanish. And BKB still can't make it into the base, but figure nuts.
Dyer's middle barracks.
Dissolves
Dyer's middle barracks.
back to the ground. Makes the ground flush once more. They'll move on in. Go to the tier 4. And basically, Warden now has buyback. Finish all this Kazz assassin, and all you've got is Lina as well as the Arc Warden. They're being kept in the totem, just not allowing them to move. So up to they end up the 2 over MagMa, back on the local market, and well, it looks really good over this MagMa team.
Yeah, not surprised.